Hello there, this is Welsh ASMR 82. Hey, how you doing? So in today's video we are going to do another Indonesian video. I bought this book like a month ago, meant to do a video with it, but I forgot, so sorry. A big hello to all of my Indonesian subscribers. I have quite a lot. So I'm going to work through this book over the course of this year and teach myself Indonesian while doing relaxing ASMR videos for you. So contents, part 1 is the basics, pronouncing Indonesian correctly, greetings, forms of address, pronouns, basic vocab, questions, simple phrases, requests, numbers, and etiquette and body language. Indonesian or Bahasa Indonesia is a relatively new spoken and written dialect of the Malay language, developed by Dutch scholars at the beginning of the 20th century as the standard or correct dialect to be taught in the colonial schools. It is an Austronesian Malayo-Polynesian tongue of amazing complexity, rich in vocabulary borrowed from Sanskrit, Arabic, Portuguese, Dutch, English, Chinese, Javanese, and many other languages. A colloquial pasar or market form of the language has been in use as the lingua franca throughout the archipelago for several centuries, and it is quite simple to learn. This book is intended for visitors who wish to gain a working knowledge of colloquial Indonesian. I do not apologize for preferring colloquial to standard or book Indonesian here, as this is the common spoken form of the language and therefore the most readily understood. Okay. It was a nice little comic to begin with. So it says, Selamat pagi. Apa kabar? Baik. Mau ke mana? Mau ke Bang datang? Siapa namanya? Sudah makan? Permisi dulu ya. This is kind of explained in the next section that when you arrive in Indonesia, lots of people have got questions for you. Things like, how are you? Where are you going? What's your name? Have you eaten yet? Etc. Pronouncing Indonesian correctly. So this is all fine. So I need to remember that C is pronounced cha, cari, cinta. Okay, greetings. Selamat datang. Selamat pagi. Good morning. Selamat datang is just welcome. Selamat pagi, good morning. Selamat siang, good day. Selamat sore, good afternoon. Selamat malam, good morning, good evening. Excuse me, malam is night. Selamat tidur, good night. Apa kabar is another common greeting which literally means what news, kabar, which I think is from Arabic. In other words, how are you? The standard answer is kabar baik, meaning I'm fine. Baik is well or fine, so the news is good. You'll also find yourself greeted with the following questions, even by complete strangers. Mau ke mana? Where are you going? Dari mana? Where are you coming from? This is said out of curiosity, and the person is usually not at all that interested where you are actually going or coming from. This is just another way of saying hello. You may answer dari, from, and place. Saya mau ke, I'm going to. Jalan-jalan saja. Just going for a walk. Tidak ke mana-mana. Not anywhere in particular. When taking leave of someone, it is polite to excuse oneself by saying, Mari, saya pergi dulu. I'm going now. Sampai jumpa lagi. See you again. More informally, you can also say da or bye, goodbye. Da comes from the Dutch dag, meaning day. It is also used as farewell. Bye is from English. Yeah, you can say dag, meaning goodbye in Dutch. If you are the one staying behind, you respond by saying selamat jalan or bon voyage. Forms of address. So babak or pak is the most common way of addressing an adult male in Indonesian. It's kind of like Mr. or Sir. Ibu or bu, mother, is similarly used to address all women, particularly older married women. Babak and ibu are often used followed by the person's first name. Okay. We of course don't do that in English, we say Mr. and their surname. Anda is a term of fairly recent coinage intended to mean you in a neutral way. It is considered to be rather formal and is likewise used among educated adults who meet for the first time, and also in television commercials, etc. Kamu and engkau are pronouns that mean you, similar to the informal tu and tu in French. They're used in tu and tu. They're used in informal situations to address close friends. Kamu, you can use their name or the form kamu if you get to know someone well. Tuan, nyonya, nonna are forms that Indonesians may use to address you. Tuan means master and was used to address aristocrats and Europeans during colonial times. Nyonya and nonna are borrowed from the Portuguese. Like Niana. As a foreign visitor, you may only ever hear these used for you. You will not need to use them yourself. Some Dutch words here. Oom and tante are borrowed from Dutch and are used to address older men or women, especially if they are not blood relations. Mas literally means older brother in Javanese, and is a polite form of address for a contemporary or younger person. It is commonly used in Java to address a waiter, porter or pedicab, becak, driver, and hence can have a connotation of addressing a social inferior. When in doubt, it is better to stick with pak. Bang can be used in Jakarta or Sumatra. Mbak or kak in Sumatra is similarly used in Java to summon a waitress or a shop girl. Okay, so selamat pagi, mau ke mana? Saya mau ke restoran. Saya mau ke restoran, I'm going to the restaurant. Okay, pronouns on the whole Indonesians do not use the word you as we do in English. First names, often preceded by kinship terms like pak, may be used, or the context may make it obvious. I is saya or aku, you, anda, kamu, engkau, babak, ibu, he, she, and it, dia, we is kita and kami. I think one is for like we. Oh, it explains over here. You all, kalian, sekalian, anda sekalian, they, mereka, or mereka. The pronoun saya originally meant your slave, but now generally means I. Aku also means I, but is used more in formal circumstances, as are the Jakarta slang forms kwa and gui, which derive from Hokkien Chinese. Oh, okay. Note that words for I are often omitted because this is understood. Okay, Okay, the first person plural, kita and kami. Kami means we or us, but formally excludes the person or persons being addressed, whereas kita includes the persons or persons you're speaking to. In everyday speech, kita is in fact used in both contexts, and you may generally use this form to translate English we. There's a similar thing in Mandarin Chinese. We say woman for like us, but not you. And if it's you as well, it's zanman. So I understand the concept. Okay, we talked about you before, and then he, she, it. For inanimate objects and persons, use dia. The word beliao is also used in formal circumstances to refer to a person of very high status who is not present. For inanimate things, use ini, this, or itu, that, to mean it. Okay, basic vocab. Tidak, no, or not. Ada is to have or to exist, so there is, there are. Bisa is can, as in like to be able to. I can do this. Datang is to arrive. Pergi is to go or to leave. Jalan is to walk, to travel, or is also a street. Sini is here. Dalam is in. Makan is to eat. Beli to buy. Harga is price. I don't know harga. Beli. Dalam. Jalan. Datang. Yeah, I know these. Mahal, expensive. Lagi, again. Cukup, enough. Terlalu, too. Banyak, much or many. Lebih, greater, more. Habis, gone, finished. Jauh, far. Hari, day. Pagi, morning. Hotel, hotel. Bagus, good, of objects. Baik, good, of qualities. Besar, big. Sudah, already. It's quite an important word actually. Ya is yes. Mau is to want. Lihat is to see. Dari, from. Ke, to. Di, in. Sana, there. Luar, out. Minum, to drink. Jual, to sell. Bayar is to pay. Murah is cheap. Uang, money. Sekarang, now. Semua, all. Sedikit, little or few. Kurang, fewer or less. Masih, still. Dekat, near. Malam, night. Siang, day or afternoon. Mobil, car. Jelek, bad. Kecil, small. Belum, not yet. There's a little thing here saying siapa, who. I think siapa is often followed by yang, isn't it? Siapa yang. As in English, interrogative words and phrases are used to form questions. Apa, what. Apa ini, what is this? Siapa, who. Kalau, what about. Kapan, when. Kenapa, kenapa, why, pardon. Kenapa. Di mana, where. Bagaimana, how. Yang mana, which one. Kemana, to where. Dari mana, from where. Kapan datang di sini? When did you arrive here? Kapan datang di sini? Kapan datang di sini? Dari mana? Where are you from? Dari mana? Siapa namanya? What is your name? Siapa namanya? Siapa namanya? Bagaimana saya bisa? How can I? Bagaimana saya bisa? Kenapa tidak bisa? Why can't I? Mau kemana? Where are you going? Kalau ini bagaimana? What about this one? Di mana? Where is? Di mana kamar kecil? WC. Where is the restroom? WC is pronounced WC. Pria, men's, wanita, ladies. The above question words do not always have to be used in order to ask a question. The fact that you are posing a question can also be clear from the context or by using a rising intonation at the end of the sentence. To be even more clear, you may also introduce the question with apakah, which makes the following statement a question. Apakah masih ada? Do you still have any? Apakah di sini ada? Do you have any here? Okay, that's quite a long unit. There's lots to go. I'll do them in the next video when we look at numbers and requests and things. If you enjoy this video, then could you give it a like, please? Write me a little comment with it, particularly any hints or tips how to improve and get my pronunciation better. And if you enjoyed the video and you're new, then click subscribe. I'll save the page and we'll do it again next time. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you. Terima kasih. See you soon. Bye.